Today is the day where I said, you know what, let me talk to you about my YouTube channel. Let me let you know, and this is just one channel, y'all. At the time of me recording this video, I made 666 video, and this is what I have learned. You see, as a content creator, it comes with many challenges. And who said life was easy? As a content creator, you know, you see so many different videos out here. Sometimes you try to remodel someone's facade. Sometimes you try to act a certain way. But truth be told, what I have learned is that the only way you will thrive through this is when you start to be authentic. One thing I have learned is that when you adapt your own style, then your viewers will be able to feel it. They'll be able to know that your content is authentic, you're true to the core and not trying to be like someone else. Another thing that I have learned is that I'm not for everyone. You know, sometimes we as creators, we go on live stream. Sometimes we're getting, you know, we're trying to get people to grasp to us. We're trying to get people to subscribe to us. But truth be told, these same people is the one that's going to hurt your channel. And so although I have a lot of videos, some of my videos did not perform to its full potential because I have the wrong person that is looking on my video. Another thing that I have learned is that not to be emotional about my videos, and over time the right people will come across my video. Another thing that I have learned is to stand firm, not to let trolls get the best of me, because oftentimes when trolls start to attack us, it gets us in that mood where we no longer want to create video. And let me tell you something, when you operate on emotion, sometimes you kill your own productivity, and you can't afford to do that. Not when you had your why in the first place, not when you had this goal for YouTube. You know, you saw it in the first place that, you know, this is something that you wanted to work towards. For me, I saw that I was gonna make it even before I started. And even though at times where I felt like, you know what, no one is watching my video, I still had that drive to still create. Regardless of what anyone wants to say, regardless of me getting views or not, I still stick through it. Sometimes, yes, we operate on emotions. And when we do operate on emotion, it will stop your drive. It will start to mess up your thought process. Actually, even this sometimes causes us not to have the right videos because we are too scared, or because someone trolled us, we are scared of the next video you want to put out. But you can't do that. You've got to keep going no matter what. And so these 600 ad video that I post out here, I look back and I say, wow, I am proud of myself knowing that I created these videos. But the thing for you, if you're someone out here who is, you know, as a content creator, you're going through this hiccups here and there, whereas, you know, you can't stand these trolls, or you feel like you don't want to create because no one is watching your video, you still have to come out here. You still have to set up your knowledge base. This is your dictionary. This is your legacy. And so for you, I want to just share with you that success don't care about feelings. Sometimes you're not going to feel like you want to create content, but this is the time for you to create even when you don't feel like it. And it's okay sometimes to rest. Whenever it's rest day, you should rest. But again, if you want this, how bad do you want it? That's what I have learned for myself. As a content creator, creating videos for so long, I made up my mind that no matter what, I would never operate on feelings, and I will continue to create videos days upon days, weeks upon weeks, month upon month, years after years. I will continue to go through this. You see, I have a long-term goal for YouTube. I'm realistic, you know, and also I have a faith-based mindset. So this means even if I'm not, you know, picking up right now on views, I believe that a few years from now, my YouTube channel is going to take off. Yes, I have short-term goals, I have long-term goals, but nevertheless, I would not give up on my channel. So for you, my friend, I know it may seem hard sometimes, but I want to tell you that you can do it. Seeing me establish 666 video, it's hard to believe that these comes from me. But nevertheless, I said to myself, I'm going to keep going. At the end of the day, I still want to hit my goal in terms of having viral videos going out there. I also want to have 100,000K subscribers, or even more, into 1 million. You know, I'm speaking it into existence. And I'm learning so much from my YouTube channel. Also, I learned about titling. Titling is so effective. Sometimes you can even hop on trending titles, and I didn't know that years after years. I thought that if I was creating my title, it would be stealing someone else's title, but then I'm finding out that when I search different titles, I'm seeing 10 and 12 of the same different title. What makes it different? The tags, hashtag, description, but I didn't even know there was such thing. Another thing that I have learned is positioning myself, using the YouTube analytics to my full potential. Thank God the algorithm is so smart that now it's starting to tell us what our viewers want to see. So over the years, I have learned so many different things. Do I have it all together with YouTube? No. Still learning, still growing, and I just enjoy it, y'all. I really enjoy it. And you know what? Not everyone is going to have the same experience, but I truly, truly enjoy, my channel, and I'm working it. I'm working it. The thing about YouTube is that don't think about the money. If you think about the money, it's going to ruin you. If you think about, the views, it's going to ruin you. I say just create your videos no matter what. Keep creating one after the next, okay? And make sure your videos are congruent. Focus on quality and not so much of the quantity. Consistency for me could be once, twice per week. For you, that could be once per week, or that could be twice for you per week, right? Each of us have our different situations, so my consistency may be different from yours, but just know that no matter what, you will remain focused as a creator. The other day I was watching and I see that content creators and influencers nowadays aren't happy anymore because they feel like it has been too much work. They're not making enough money. And when I think about it, I was creating videos before even getting paid for it. So for me, it doesn't really mess with my emotion because I was not doing it for the money in the very beginning. However, when you start to get paid for it now, it hits differently because now you're doing it because you want money, right? Isn't that something? I mean, it is what it is, but at the same time, these influencers now are going back to their 9-to-5 job because it's not working. What I will say, what I have learned trying to become a full-time creator, it wasn't working for me, so I had to go back to my job. What I'm saying for you, if you're working your 9-to-5 job, do not leave your job. Stay in your job and do YouTube full-time. Okay? It will work for you as long as you're able to practice time management. Time management is effective. If you practice it, it will work for you. And again, like I said, consistency for you may not be once every day. It could be once per week. So you want to focus on that and make sure that it's working for you. Today's the day where I said, you know what? Let me talk to you about my YouTube channel. Let me let you know. And this is just one channel, y'all. If I should be if I should tell you how many videos like are created on different channels, it's about 1,200 videos, right? But we're talking about this specific channel. I have learned a lot, y'all, and because I have learned, I want you to be aware of my experience so that whenever you start as a creator, whatever you experience certain things, don't take it personal. Just know that you're learning. It takes time to grow, and give yourself some grace throughout the process, okay? Nothing comes easy. Know that. It takes repetition, it takes focus, and your mindset has to be right. But again, I said it, I made 666 video at the time of me recording this, and I just want you to know that it's a learning journey, and I love what I do. Let me know your thoughts on this video. I would love to hear your feedback, okay? Signing off.